the horizon. There is my lucky star tonight, the seventh sister of the Pleiades.
Please check out the Night Dreams Talk Radio website at www.nightdreamstalkradio.com. Also, if you want to keep our show free of advertising, just hit the donate button. Give a buck or two. Remember, all prior shows are always free to listen to. We at Night Dreams Talk Radio thank you for your support.
If you would like to hear Night Dreams Talk Radio on your local radio station, let them know. Tell them to check out www.nightdreamstalkradio.com, and thank you.
Night Dreams Talk Radio Network brings you the World Paranormal News with James Creechbaum. Now, the latest news.
I'm James Creechbaum with the Paranormal and World Changes News. Lee Adams, who once worked in Virginia on Virginia's USS Nimitz, recalls observing a huge object over a base. As he was reporting in a recent interview, this is what he says: "I look up and it's like a giant trash bag floating over the base," he said. "If you could imagine a trash bag that's 2 miles in diameter floating translucent, it was doing that. I could see parts of it, but at the same time, parts of it were gone. It was shimmering in the sky, 2 miles in diameter," describing the abnormal object in the sky, jellyfish. Adams noted that he and his fellow pilots were also witnessing another aircraft that had just moments before appeared over the base. "I think that the government knows about it. Why would it be right next to a military base?" he said. "The military would know there's something there. It landed outside the base behind the trees. You can't disprove it. Credible people have seen that." That was a report just from the other night on an interview he did. Also, there is an anomaly of sorts in the Arctic. It's very strange. You can Google it and look it up. The Google Earth coordinates are 72 degrees by 35, 13 south, 31 by 19 degrees by 9 degrees east. And I don't know what it is, but it's definitely some kind of a weird anomaly. It's about 300 feet wide and almost 300 feet tall. And, you better look at it why it's there. It is definitely a weird anomaly. I don't know what the heck it is, but those have been popping up every so often on Google Earth and for Antarctica. Now, can your dreams predict a person's death? A 25-year study has looked into the correlation between precognitive death dreams and a person actually dying. While there has never been any conclusive evidence to suggest that our dreams are capable of predicting future events, there are some who remain adamant that the idea does have merit. So there will be future information on this study, I'm sure. Quantum physics. Quantum physics describes alien encounters. Quantum computing expert Dec. Prasad has come forward with a rather extraordinary story. Prasad has been involved in a new endeavor to hunt down more evidence of the Tic Tac UFO encounter by the USS Nimitz carrier group in 2004. He recently wrote an extensive series of tweets describing his own remarkable encounter with extraterrestrial entities. The incident occurred February 1st. It happened inboard daylight at 9:40 in the morning in his home, he wrote. More specific details will be for another time when I have a better safety net and can explain more. But to put it simply, I was paralyzed against my will, could not move, and I saw 3 entities that had no chill. Well, there's a lot of patterns with that and a lot of other abductions and things that we have seen. The next news break, top of the hour.
You're listening to Night Dreams Talk Radio After Dark with our host, Gary Anderson.
And that is me. Today is Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. I'll tell you why. Why is it the weekend, James, goes by so fast? Another thing I have found, the older you get, time, that proves to me time doesn't exist the way we all think it is. Because when you're a kid, right, you just can't wait for Christmas or your birthday or something good, right? Say if your dad says, well, if you're good for the next, month, I'll buy you this, right? Do you know when you're like 10 years old, 30 days is like 10 years? Or when you're in 5th grade or 3rd grade, you're in 3rd grade, right? And you can't wait to get in 4th grade. That year goes by so slow. But when you get into your 60s, all of a sudden, a day just flies by. A week flies by, a month goes by, and a year goes by, and it seems like it was overnight. So do older people have a different sense of time than somebody is in their 10, 20-year-old, 30-year-old, or your case, 72 years old?
75, get it right.
75, okay. Around your waist. Now, think about it. I hear this from a lot of older people. They say time just doesn't exist. It's like not there. It's like everything is just zooms past me.
Well, I don't think time exists like we think it exists. I don't think it's not like a river. I think it's all in one. And actually, time is something that we use to try to categorize and box things up. Again, that's what we humans do. But I don't, time, I don't think I think it's something we can't even comprehend, really.
I know. Hey, where is our guest? He's supposed to have been calling in.
I don't know. I'm sure he'll be calling in pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah.
Maybe
why don't you mute your microphone and give a call and remind him, and we'll find out. Because I certainly can't go 2 hours just talking about my sexy voice here on the radio. So anyway, how are you guys on this? Seriously, it seemed like when I hit 60 years old, the time started just flying by. Like you wouldn't believe, but the day to me just is like, boom, it's over with. But when I was, working in radio or working other jobs, okay, a day being at the workplace for 8 hours or 10 hours or 4 hours, depending on the job, it seemed like I was there forever each day, and each day just drug on, and it was like torture. Now I wake up on Monday, and all of a sudden, it's like Friday, that fast. It is so scary. And on top of it, the weekends come by. That's when my wife is off, because she's not as old as I am. She's still working. I marry him young. And you know what? It's just like, wow. We get up on a Saturday morning, and next thing I know, it's Monday morning. Just like that. It's scary. So does time really exist the way we actually comprehend it does? Does your age really affect time? Think about that. And we're on this earth for such a short period of time anyway. I mean, the average life expectancy is around the 70s. I don't know. The other thing, have you heard about Social Security? They want to up it. They just don't want to up it a year or two. They want to up it up like to you're 69 years old. Now, yes, I guess maybe that's a good way to, preserve Social Security if it doesn't run out of funds. But think about all the money you put into it and the employer matching into it. The time you hit 69 years old, how many years do you going to be around to, be able to utilize your Social Security? Yeah, you'll get more money, but if they raise it to 69, you're going to get the lowest amount they can give you. Now, if you don't retire at 65, depending on your age, right, and you work till you're like 68 or 69, it makes a big difference in how much money you get each month. I don't know. It really has me, concerned about the future of Social Security. But I don't know. I got a funny feeling our guest is not showing up here tonight. So, James, where are you at?
Yeah, I'm right here. He said he was calling in and it's ringing.
Well, why don't you verify the phone number, because it's not ringing here.
Okay, let me. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
He said it was ringing, but no one answering.
Well, you better verify the number he's calling, because it's not flashing up here, and I know it's working.
Yeah, I'll put it in. I'll verify that right now. I did it once, but we'll do it again.
Yeah, let's do that, because it's certainly not ringing through. But I don't know. We need to make sure this guest line works. I tell you that.
Yeah, that could be something too.
But why don't you call and talk to him and do it that way?
I tried doing that, and it just went straight to his voicemail.
Interesting.
I actually did. Yeah, let me try it again. I'll try it again. I'll mute and try it again.
Why don't you do this? Hang up. You call the number. Let's see if it rings through here with you.
Yeah, let me do that. Okay.
Okay, so do that. La-di-la-di-da. Well, it's interesting. Well, let's see if it's working or not. It'd be horrible. That's one thing I don't like about Skype. You never know from minute to minute if it's going to work. So we'll see. And see what happens here. Anyway, again, I was talking earlier about, electronics. Smart TV, 55-inch. For $140 is a big W. That's crazy. I mean, that's a big TV for little money. And a lot of electronics, instead of going up because of tariffs, I don't know if they're trying to get rid of, because maybe they manufacture so much of it that warehouses are full. But it's some crazy prices going on and stuff. So I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, this is interesting. I don't even hear James calling in. Da-da-dee-da. I don't know. Let's try something. Okay, let's see. Well, yeah, that's working. Okay, well, I don't know. Well, he's saying it's working here on my end, so I don't know what is going on here. Let's see one other thing here. Evidently, we lost Skype or something. I don't know what's going on. Let's try this. Everybody's saying it's not working. I'm going to try it this way. So bear with me for a second. Da-da-da. Okay. Now I'm calling it myself. Okay. Well, it wouldn't go through. Let's try it again. I probably won. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Okay, let's see. Now let's see if it dials it. Weird things are going on. No, my phone is just now froze up. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. Well, James, you need to, instead of standing out there, call back and on your line. Now, all of a sudden, maybe he doesn't have Skype. I don't know. have no idea. Now I can't.